Hello guys, welcome to MJ Real Stories channel. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood rivalries in the history of music, the legendary story of Michael Jackson and Prince. Two icons who defined an era, shaped entire genres, and influenced generations. Their rivalry wasn't the kind that came from hatred. Instead, it was born from an unspoken competition between two geniuses who knew exactly how powerful the other was. When you place two once-in-a-century talents on the same stage of history, comparisons are bound to happen, and that's exactly what fueled the fire. From the moment Michael exploded into superstardom with Thriller, the world started asking the same question: who is greater, Michael or Prince? Prince, at the same time, was crafting his own revolutionary sound with 1999 and Purple Rain, proving that he wasn't just a musician but a one-man music factory who could write, play, and produce almost everything himself. Michael was the master of perfection, a man who polished every note, every move, every beat until it shined. Prince, on the other hand, was raw electricity, unpredictable, fearless, and always experimenting. Their differences made the rivalry even more interesting. Behind the scenes, both artists respected each other more than fans ever imagined. Michael admired Prince's incredible guitar skills and stage presence, while Prince kept a close eye on Michael's global influence and ability to connect with millions. But the competition was very real. When Quincy Jones approached Prince to appear on the song Bad, Prince refused because he didn't want to sing the opening line, "Your butt is mine." According to Prince, there was no way he'd ever sing that to Michael or anyone else. Michael laughed about it later, but that moment became a symbol of their silent battle for creative dominance. There were also moments where the rivalry turned playful. At one famous event, James Brown invited Michael and Prince on stage. Michael delivered a smooth, effortless performance, and when it was Prince's turn, he went wild, dancing, posing, and even falling off a prop mid-performance. The moment became a small but humorous reminder that even the greatest artists have their off days. Michael never mocked him for it. Instead, he just smiled, because he understood how much pressure came with the spotlight. What made their rivalry unique was that it wasn't about tearing each other down, it was about pushing each other to be better. Michael's success motivated Prince to take risks with his sound, and Prince's boundary-breaking creativity inspired Michael to go even bigger with his visuals, dance, and storytelling. It was like an artistic chess game, each move inspiring the other to level up. Neither could ignore the other, because in a way, they completed each other as artists. The world got better music because both existed. As time passed, the rivalry softened into mutual admiration. Prince once joked that the world wasn't big enough for both of them, but deep down he respected Michael's work ethic and cultural impact. Michael, meanwhile, acknowledged Prince's brilliance, calling him one of the most talented musicians he had ever seen. They were two different planets orbiting the same musical universe, forever compared but never truly in conflict. Their rivalry was a spark, not a fire, and that spark lit up the 1980s like no decade before or after. In the end, the real story behind the rivalry is simple. It was a competition that made both men greater. Michael Jackson and Prince weren't enemies, they were two kings carving their own paths, each aware of the other's power, each inspired by the other's genius. And because of that, the music world got some of the most iconic songs, performances, and moments in history. Their legacy continues to shape artists today, reminding us that rivalry isn't always about fighting sometimes. It's about pushing each other to reach heights no one else can even imagine.